Okay guys, this is a little update. Bump is looking real bumpy. I am 37 weeks and 3 days. So I'm going to give a little update on what's been going on. So at 29 weeks, I thought I was going into pre-labor because I thought I lost my mucus plug and I was getting some contractions. So I spent the night in the hospital there, and then basically they said my cervix was really long and that everything was fine to go home. Fast forward, I have gone back multiple times. I was induced my last two. This is my fourth baby. I went naturally with my first almost 8 years ago. So I've been kind of paranoid about what are the signs, how will I know. I'm kind of more comfortable with being induced, even though I heard that that is actually more painful. And then the pain relief methods like the epidural doesn't work as good, which with the two I was induced with, it didn't really work, and I felt them on half of my body when I delivered them. So I'm kind of losing the plot here, if that makes sense. So I've been getting a ton of contractions for the last probably 2 or 3 weeks, and I've been timing them, and they're pretty inconsistent, but they get really strong. And I've had a ton of pelvic pressure where like I can't get up out of bed, things like that. So the other night I had them from 1 in the afternoon to 8:30 at night. I don't know what just happened there, and I've had it where I've had consistent contractions all day. I've gone to the hospital and then they stop. So I did my own research, pretty sure it was like prodromal labor. Okay. So I had them and I was like, I really don't want to get the sitter here and go all the way to the hospital just for them to stop. So like give it another hour. I'll wait till like 9 o'clock at night, and if they're still there, let's go. My partner was like, well, what if they stop? Like, don't you want to wait for them to be a little more consistent? And by that time I'm already 2 to 3 centimeters as of my visit a week ago. So I said, well, maybe I'll find out if I'm dilating more or whatever. So I go, I have contractions all the way up to the 4th floor. I have contractions while I'm standing at the desk registering myself. My OB is in, she's amazing. And then she's like, okay, we're not gonna hook you up to the monitors. We're basically just gonna give you some time, and then I'll come in and do a cervical for you. So she comes in, does a cervical. That shit burned. Why did it burn? I don't know why it burned. Anyway, she's like, nope, not time yet. And I'm like, these are really starting to hurt. I was also told that like if I have contractions that are becoming increasingly stronger and if they're starting to take my breath away, to come in because it's probably time. Well, that was happening. And like, you're telling me it's not time yet. And I was like, well, what is happening? And the nurses were like, some people come in with Braxton Hicks like screaming. Not me. Not me. No. I have had very painful periods since I was like 11. I have a very high pain tolerance, so no, Braxton Hicks, a little pinch, a little pull, a little aches, those don't bother me. These were contractions. She's like, they're not in your head, babe. Like they're showing up on the monitor. Yeah, I know. They're not in my head. And have you seen the size of my stomach? Okay. I was only induced with my last two because they were so little. This is my biggest baby. I'm scared. Don't make me go all the way. That should be like a crime. Come on. He's already 7 pounds. No. One second. So whatever. They're like, we're going to monitor you 20 more minutes. We'll keep the monitors on, and then we're probably going to send you home. They sent me home. I was livid because by the time I got home, I couldn't walk, couldn't breathe through them, had to sit in the bath, couldn't even time them myself, had to get my partner to sit in the toilet and time them for me. And I stayed up all night, and I was like, I should go back. My sitter went home to bed. Nobody I know is awake. So I'm like, if I have to deliver this baby by myself, I'm gonna be really sad. So I start looking up, how do I deliver this baby at home in case it happens? Because at this point, I'm scared I'm gonna get so exhausted I'm gonna fall asleep, and then I'm gonna wake up and he's gonna be coming out. So I call the hospital again. I'm like, hey, I was the girl who's been here like 17 times, and this is what's happening. And she's like, you don't really want to do this whole runaround again, you know what I mean? So like, are you gonna come back? Like, if you can come back, that's fine. I would just get a little drink of water, try going pee, try taking a nap. Girl, I'm telling you, like 7 out of 10 pain. You're telling me to take a nap. Also, it's like, you'll know, listen to your body. I'm listening to my body. And like, I kept saying like, you're not listening to me while I'm listening to my body. So how am I going to know? How am I going to know the real signs when I'm only used to being induced, which is so much more rapid and intense? I don't know. Is it a bowel movement? Is it a baby? Am I supposed to push? You know, and it's like, I'm used to like, ooh, but I had to hold my breath. They were hurting so bad. I was holding my breath. See, I was ready to throat punch somebody because like I'm trying to advocate for myself and like you're not listening, you know? So I drink some water and I go lay down. I wake up and they're gone. They're gone. So doctor's like, yeah, you're in latent labor. And I was like, please induce me. Please. She's like, well, you're not full term yet. You're actually 36 and 5. This is the day I was at the hospital. I said, no, I'm 37. And she said, no, you're not. I was like, you're my OB. And yes, we've always agreed on the same date. I am 37 weeks. She's like, well, I won't induce you till you're 37 weeks. I am 37 weeks. I am. And then a lady comes in screaming at like 300 volume. And I'm looking at my OB like, I want to be her. I want to come home with my baby tomorrow. I don't want to do this anymore. It's a mind game. Because in my head, I'm like, when you go into labor, it hurts bad, and then it hurts worse, and then like you get the epidural, and then like you know that at the end of this, you're gonna have a baby, and everything's fine. It's like getting like a full tattoo for 7 hours, and then telling yourself like, I'm gonna have this for life. Like, it's okay. Like a couple, you know, it's like putting your mind at ease by saying like, this is gonna have a great outcome. Well, having pain like that, and having zero outcome, like, so how long am I gonna be like this for? Could be hours, could be days, could be weeks. Yeah, okay. So now I don't know. Chances are I'll probably deliver him at home because I won't know when to go because now I'm too embarrassed to go back for this 57th time. But my doctor did say this Tuesday, today's Sunday, that we could talk about induction. Get him out of me. So that's where I'm at. If anybody's ever had latent labor or prodromal labor, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy because what in the is going on? Yeah, anyways, you'd think after like, you know, your 4th child that you would know what's going on. I don't. I have no idea. You'll never know. I don't know. And yeah, for anybody going through this, super sorry about that for you. And yeah, this is a 7-minute video, but I had to get that off my chest. So wish me luck.